Good morning, everybody. Imagine it is the 23rd of December, one day before Christmas. Claire is waiting for the gift for her boyfriend to be delivered. She's pulling out her app and checking the status. We all know it says already delivered. She checks her mailbox, she checks her porch. There is no package. She's basically almost devastated because if the package doesn't arrive today, she cannot give it to her boyfriend the next day. So 2 blocks away, there's John, the delivery driver. He has his handheld in his hand, and he says Claire's address, you are here. But the house number is not the right one, and he's just wondering, where do I have to deliver this? He is completely freaked out, and he tries to reach his operation center. He has his handheld, but it somehow gets no signal or only a little bit of signal, and nobody answers him. It doesn't get an immediate message back. He thinks about, oh yeah, it's Christmas, so there might be, let's say, thousands or millions of packages underway, and might be more people who want to reach the operation center. So he tries to call them on his normal phone. But also nobody picks up. In the operation center, there is Stacy. Stacy has an 8-hour shift behind her almost. She's sweating and thinking, how can I get my drivers to basically respond to me? I need to coordinate over 100 drivers to get the right routes. And we have 10 last-minute changes, and I have no idea how to reach them. And then there is Ben. Ben is in the storage facility. He just found out there are 3 packages which should have been delivered 3 days ago. They're still sitting there, and nobody knew about them. So what do all of these 3 people, Claire, John, Ben, and Stacy, have in common? They don't have enough data of what happens in the physical world in this point of time. The data is somewhere, it's not at the right point in time. My name is Christian. I'm the CEO and co-founder of HiveMQ, and we believe that every company should see themselves as an IoT company. Especially in the logistics space, which I just outlined an example, it's key and critical to have lifetime updates and lifetime data. Maybe if you have the device our previous speaker developed, this would be easy and there. But it's not about just only the hardware, it's also the software behind it to make sure millions and trillions of data points can be communicated from the device to the cloud and back in every second. So when you look at this use case in logistics, there is a lot of power of having the correct data. You can optimize delivery routes. So you can really make sure all the routes are optimized in time, but also updated in every second. Of course, it's real-time tracking. We also all know already that it's possible to track packages until your doorstep. But doing this for millions of packages at the same time in a business season, for example, like Christmas or Easter or at the Black Week, it's really an important thing to do, an important thing for people to have the reliability that can track all of their packages. And also this, at the end, increases a lot the customer satisfaction. So if people have always, not only we as normal people have the idea when our package is coming, but also all the operators and everybody in the whole chain knows exactly what's going on. And again, so we truly believe every company is an IoT company. Most of them have not yet realized how important this is. And the main challenges we see is that there are constrained environments. For example, like the delivery driver has only limited capabilities on his handheld. Often still there's poor connectivity. Still in big cities where you think the connectivity is there, there's still not the connectivity, and sometimes messages get lost or things get lost. And especially when you have a large volume of assets and a large volume of devices. That means we're talking about millions of devices, millions of, let's say, packages to be traced, shipping containers to be tracked, cars on the worldwide to be tracked, drones, and any other assets. And the real opportunity is not just in logistics. The real opportunity is basically across the board, from manufacturing over energy to logistics and also connected products. And we as HiveMQ, we are a software platform that helps companies to connect the devices and make sure that the data gets delivered reliably, securely, and also fast. So when we look at manufacturing, for example, factories that have always been connected on the shop floor, for example. But we have multiple customers who did not know how different factories of the same type are doing. What's the overall equipment efficiency in every factory? They know it maybe for a small part of it, but they don't have the intelligence of the whole factory. And a smart factory will boost the global economy of 1.5 trillion in the next 5 years. There's a big potential we, together with our customers, can leverage. On the energy side, the energy market is set to reach 35 billion in 2025. To have the right data about what oil rigs are doing, or how the renewable energies like wind generators, whatever is out there, it's not yet connected, and it's not yet gets the data to improve our overall power system and to understand what's really going on in our physical world. And maybe they have data every few minutes, but often you can only prohibit or improve things if you have data updates in the millisecond interval. I already talked about logistics. Logistics has a constant growth of 23% in the market year over year. And having connected all of these assets brings a lot of value to the companies. And we work with one of the biggest logistics company in the US, where they connect all of their assets with us. This is like the delivery drivers, the storage facilities, the different packages, the different like trucks out there. Really everything is on the move for them. They connect with us. But also there are a lot of other connected products out there. We have drone delivery companies who are quite new and who get started in delivering things via drone. Actually, there is one interesting use case from our customer Metanet here in Switzerland. They deliver blood samples from the hospital to a laboratory and basically save over 45 minutes by getting the results back that can actually save lives. So what are we exactly doing for that? So we are HiveMQ. We are the most trusted MQTT platform. MQTT is the protocol to connect the Internet of Things. What we all know, HTTP is the protocol for the web. We all use it in the browser every day. And MQTT is the protocol to connect all the devices and make sure data gets reliably, safely, and fast from the device to the cloud and back. And we do this to connect the devices, to communicate them, and also give our customers control over their IoT data. We're already in the market for the last 11 years, and we have doubled our revenue every year since the last 5 years. Currently, HiveMQ has been used by over 5,000 customers, and 200 of them are enterprise companies who use us on a big scale. So here are a few examples of customers currently working with us, and really in different spaces. So it's not just on the things I just talked to you about, it's really across the board. Because I truly believe that every company out there is an IoT company, but they just don't know it yet. Thank you.